I bought my first vinyl record 20 years ago, and I've probably made every mistake possible in trying to get it to sound any good. Vinyl is a fickle medium, and it requires care and knowledge to make it work, and much can go wrong. This is the list of things I wish I knew when I was starting out. Number 1. Regard your turntable as an instrument. Instruments are expensive, but if you want to play music, you need to invest in something of decent quality, even if you are a beginner. Every musical instrument has a toy version available for much cheaper, but they just won't cut it, and you won't really be able to make much music with it. Here are some examples. Toy keyboard, keyboard. Toy trumpet, trumpet. Likewise, toy turntable, turntable. Unfortunately, many companies that sell toy turntables try and sell their products as the real deal, and if you are just getting into the hobby, you might not know what to look for. This leads me to tip number 2. Don't buy any turntable that has a cartridge that looks like this. These are all toys. The cartridge is the most important part of a turntable. If a manufacturer is putting the cheapest available cartridge on their product, they aren't taking it seriously, and neither should you. Look for a turntable that has a removable cartridge with 2 screws on the top. Most entry-level turntables will use a version of the AT3600 cartridge, which is an acceptable place to start. The cheapest turntable I can find that meets this criteria is the Crossley T400, which retails for about $75. But don't rush out and buy it, as it doesn't meet my third point. Pay attention to wow and flutter. Wow and flutter refers to the motor's ability to rotate the platter at a consistent speed. Bad wow and flutter can make the music sound quicker or slower than it should and fluctuate between the two. A turntable with a wow and flutter higher than 0.20% is unacceptable, and the closer you can get to 0, the better. If a turntable has poor wow and flutter, the manufacturer likely won't list its value in the specs. Crossley does not publish the wow and flutter for the T400, and therefore we can assume that it does not meet the basic requirements. The cheapest turntable I can find that meets points 2 and 3 is the Crossley 100. And I'll actually let you buy this one. This is the first turntable that I would consider an instrument and not a toy, though it is just barely holding on to the bottom rung. Number 4. When in doubt, buy used. Just like when beginning with other instruments, it makes much more sense to start with something that is used than new. Doing so will allow you to get something that meets the basic requirements for less money. US Audio Mart and its Canadian counterpart, Canuck Audio Mart, is a great place to find used equipment owned and cared for by knowledgeable and enthusiastic people. You should check it out. Everything I recommended in this video can be found in my Amazon storefront. Follow the link in my description to find it all. This video took me a long time to put together, and I hope you found it useful. Thank you for watching.